I think one of the biggest advancements in studies for that should be, well, let's put it this way. I think one of the biggest advancements in scholarships should be for the Messianic world. And one of the bigger scholarly advancements in the past 20 to 30 years has been the understanding that we can't read rabbinical literature back into the first century. And the thing is that I think scholars are kind of like, yeah, okay, that makes sense, right? But it's like the Messianic world hasn't caught up yet. They haven't figured it. Not only have they not figured it out, but they don't realize how much it impacts the writings of the Messianics. And I'll give you, I mean, even within Christianity, if you look at like Lightfoot did an entire commentary on reading the New Testament through the Mishnah and the Talmud. I mean, he has a whole commentary on this. Unfortunately, now, what does it do for us? Is there any value in that? Well, we can see how Lightfoot is trying to interact with the rabbinic literature. However, essentially his work is now dead in the water in that respect. And the reason why is because everything that he's saying, it comes from a false premise. And so does that mean that Lightfoot in general needs to be thrown out? No. Lightfoot has some great commentaries, and I use his commentaries from time to time. But his commentary, specifically trying to link those rabbinic texts, I think that the advancement of our understanding of rabbinic literature and how it came about, I think that is a sorely underestimated advancement in scholarship, and I think it's rather new.
Yeah, it's so important. And the same point, the same issue, we don't have to look between, quote, Judaism and Christianity. We can just go to the Jewish world and look at the reception of the Zohar.
Right.
Was the Zohar written in 13th century Spain for the most part? Or is it, as the ultra-Orthodox devotees, believe, that it's a revelation of Elijah to Shimon Bar Yochai in the 2nd century, right? So they read it back. They take a later document and push it back. And then you have people in the Messianic Jewish world who want to quote the Zohar. Then they'll take that and push it even further back. So they'll like, hey, yeah, you ultra-Orthodox who think the Zohar was revealed to Shimon Bar Yochai in the 2nd century, we Messianic Jews will even up you more. We'll push it even further back.
Well, okay, but I think that this is part of what's important for people to understand. I think that there is specific motivation behind why they are trying to date stuff earlier. And that motivation is authority. To them,
Yes.
if it comes earlier, and this was my whole early is better. And this was my whole argument with the whole notion of Hillel and Shammai. And, there were some Messianics who just flipped out and said, oh, this is going to make such big ripples in the Messianic movement. It's like, no, it won't. I said the same thing 5 years ago. Nobody cared. People don't care what I say about, in the Messianic movement, people don't really care. Which is fine. But the point simply is that Judaism wants to place things earlier so that they can get ahead of Christianity. We had it first.
That's why the Mishnah, they say it goes all the way back to Moses at Mount Sinai. Now, it's not in the written text. You only have it orally, passed on from disciple or rabbi to disciple, right? From master to disciple, all the way back in an unbroken chain.
Right.
And it's like, okay, if that's, that's what you want to go by. But Yeshua makes it clear. If you're a disciple of Yeshua, it's mandatory for us to separate the traditions of man from the Word of God.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.